The Chinese EV market has a new king this September. Yep, it's the Tesla Model Y, which overthrew the Model 3 for the first time, which was booming in sales, just as Tesla started sales and production in China. Hey everyone, and welcome to Tesla News, where we bring you the newest and best updates about Tesla and Elon Musk. For daily videos, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to join our Discord server to discuss future topics. So, the Chinese Passenger Car Association, CPCA, which is an organization responsible for the tracking and registration of new vehicles, reported that the registration figures of the new Model Y show that it is now officially the best-selling Tesla in China, surpassing the sales numbers of the Model 3. The Tesla Model Y is an all-electric small crossover SUV which was brought out in March 2020 after the initial production began. Basically, these cars were brought to fill the cheaper end of Tesla's lineup. It's number 5 in the Tesla lineup, alongside the Model X, a mid-size SUV, Model S, which is a full luxury size sedan, and the upcoming redesigned Roadster, and the above-mentioned Model 3. And among the electric vehicle lineup, because crossovers sell, automotive experts say that about half of new car sales are SUVs and crossovers, and automakers are chasing that kind of market share like mad. Actually, there isn't much difference between them both, Model 3 and Model Y. To put it clearly, the Model Y is to Model 3 what the Model X was to Model S. It's actually the economy suite of Tesla. As it happens in engineering, mass manufacturing is the hardest obstacle to pass. Once done, it could be used for other purposes. In the automobile industry, it's essential to have a broad set of modules across all merchandise to effectively mass manufacture and concentrate on the quality of tools. The Model 3 is there. It has the past production cell and is on its way to sustainable development, and it's normal for Tesla to venture on it. So, to put it simply, the Model Y is apparently 75% Model 3. While Tesla used to keep their audiences in awe during launch events and expos, especially with the Falcon doors of the Model X, Model 3 smart interior, and yes, who could forget about the Roadster 2.0? They haven't performed any kind of surprising stuff with the both models, the Y and 3. It was just aimed at people who were about to own their first Tesla/smart car/electric car. Of course, it would sell, and it did. The Model 3 shocked the world with its price, and the Y did it now. In Tesla's dwelling state of California, the Model Y took only 7 months to surpass the sales figures of the previous Model 3. It's all due to the appealing looks of the car and their price ranges. It will help make Tesla cars much more reasonable and inexpensive. For the rest, with deep pockets, you could lay your hands on the S, X, and of course the Roadster 2.0. While the Model Y has proceeded to establish its long-awaited crown as Tesla's most prominent vehicle in general, the all-electric crossover is now preparing to surpass the other models too in the Chinese automotive market. The Model 3 has been sold extremely well in China since being distributed for the first time in the country nearly 2 years ago. It had done well with the sales figures for all of 2020, and while in 2021, sales have been generous to the Model 3 as well. Moreover, in September, Tesla's output in China was proposed mostly to Chinese customers. This is the reason why the local sales of 52,153, up by 360% a year-over-year, as compared to 2 vulnerable months, July and August, when the output was directed on export. September's figures clearly indicate that the export was just 3,853 units. Tesla Inc.'s China shipments rebounded in May from April, when output was temporarily postponed for maintenance through critics who were gazing closely to see if a run of bad publicity would summarize into some reduced appetite in the months ahead. Tesla reported wholesales of the 33,463 locally built vehicles last month, correlated with 25,845 in April, China's Passenger Car Association data indicated on Tuesday. From the May data diagram, 11,527 were exported, described in relation with the 14,174 vehicles that were ferried overseas, mostly to Europe last month. The number of cars that went to the local market alone in May climbed by 88% from April. The wholesale charts may not inevitably evaluate the status of retail need. Tesla fields rapidly rather than through conventional dealerships. Investors have been worried about blowback from a high-profile uprising at the Shanghai Auto Show in mid-April and a spate of collisions that may have wrecked public opinion toward the company. Customers fell by nearly half in May from April, according to tech news website The Information. Delegates from Tesla in China refused to speak on the article last week. Anyways, coming back to the retails. The Model 3 has taken a backseat to the more accessible but less luxurious Hongguang Mini EV from GM's conglomerate with Wuling and SAIC brands in China, even though the Chinese buyers prefer premium vehicles in the automotive sector. Tesla has always kept its eyes on the trophy to provide the highest and best quality electric vehicles in China. The Model Y has overtaken the Model 3 in domestic sales by, as per CPCA figures, precisely 33,033 Model Ys, which were sold in September alone, while 19,120 Model 3 models were registered to fresh owners during the last month. The surge of increasing Model Y sales can be associated with Tesla's appeal as an EV maker in China, despite the fact that Tesla is fresh in China. Yesterday, the CPCA reported that Tesla is the largest in terms of deliveries in China, with 56,006 models being delivered. That's 5 times additional than a year ago and 26.5% extra than in August. Tesla Giga Shanghai's plant certainly performs at its highest ever level. It doesn't mean that the Model 3's sales rate went down for the Model 3. It's a 69% increase year over year, while for the Model Y, it's a fresh all-time record. However, let's not ignore the fact that other manufacturers are also propelling hard. For consideration, BYD just crossed 70,000 units in the recent month, and more coming up in the following months. The Model Y proceeds to domain-size the whole electric vehicle leaderboards across the world, including the increasingly popular Chinese market that's participated extremely in the evolution to electrification, which could help in increasing demand in other continents too. CEO Elon Musk has also elevated confidence in the Model Y, asserting that he expects the car to be the most prominent automobile in the world by 2022. By the way, do you guys believe the other will cross Tesla's success in the Chinese EV market? I think not. Mention your views in the comment section below. While there's another set of desperate news for Tesla, as the Wuling Hongguang Mini EV has caught up with Tesla's Model 3 as the top-selling electric vehicle on the globe in the months of January and February. Hongguang retailed just more than 20,000 units in February, compared to just under 13,700 Tesla 3s. And the Model 3 sales in China already outperformed by 110,000 so far this year, especially when compared to roughly 138,000 in 2020. The Model Y is worth nearly 93,000, which means that this year, the company's already traded over 200,000 EVs in China. One area remains, the Model 3. Tesla should be able to effortlessly increase the Model 3 sales in China versus that of 2020, and thanks to the Model Y, considerably improve its overall volume. Consumers in China presently need to pause for nearly 1 to 3 weeks to take the delivery of a locally built Tesla. The sales of the Model Y are predicted to be taller than the Model 3, particularly in China, where SUVs are more popular than sedans. In the near future too, when considering the interest of Chinese buyers who prefer these SUVs. There also have been cases of Tesla attracting unwanted publicity recently. There have been incidents going viral on social media about an unhappy owner who climbed atop one of Tesla's exhibit vehicles at April's auto show and yelled that her car's brakes had ceased to function, causing a crash. That was shortly pursued by 2 censures from government officials that said the EV maker should regard Chinese consumers and comply with regional laws. China has proved to be the key to Elon Musk's development ambitions. It's already the world's biggest electric vehicle market, and the government's advocating the industry to help meet its objective of making the nation carbon neutral by around 2060. That's about it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content just like this one. And while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Drop a like for the video if you're a huge fan of what Tesla's doing in the automotive industry. Do check out our review videos to know more about the Model 3 and Model Y. That's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will meet again in the next one.